Tip number 1, when to push and pull your film. Push is when you set to your camera that you have a higher ISO than you actually have. For example, you go to a wedding, you only have ISO 400 in your backpacks, like 5 rolls of only 400 ISO. What do? Because all the people are inside a big dark room and you don't have enough light with 400 ISO. What do? You can push your film. That is, you lie to your film and you make this 400 converted to 800 ISO or 1600 ISO or 3200 ISO, even 4 steps if you want to 6200 ISO, 400 ISO, you can lie to your camera. With that, you have more light and you have better apertures, better speeds, so it's better for everybody. As more ISO, more push, like 1 push, you have a little more grain. 2 push, 2 steps, more grain, and 3 steps, more grainy. And also the blacks are a little bit more washed out. So if you like grain, as we do, then you have no problem at all, and it's a win-win situation. So the important part is that you let the lab to know that you push the film. You have to write in the film like +1 if you push your film from 400 to 800, for example, or from 800 to 1600 ISO. You have to put +1. If you push 2 steps, you put +2, and 3 steps, +3. Because in the lab, they have to know that information in order to develop the film, because they need to do longer develop process, and they need to change the temperature, so it's a different process. So you have to let them know, otherwise it's going to ruin your film, because they are going to develop as the normal ISO that is right in the film. Okay, so it's very important to let the lab know. What is pull? Pull is the inverse process. Like if you have a film with a 400 ISO, you can set to the camera like it's a 200 ISO, for example. Why? Why do you want to do this? Because if you like this style, like Jose Villa style, more brighter, like a fairy tale, or more like shiny, I don't know how to tell it, but very bright style, you have to overexpose the film 1 step. But when you do that and you go to the lab, don't tell them. You have to develop the film the way it's written in the film, like 400 ISO. It's only to lie to your camera to overexpose the film, but in the lab they don't have to do anything. So it's always, and the camera, the film has more latitude for overexpose than the underexpose. So it's always better to overexpose the film, always, like 1 step or 2 steps. If you are not sure of which exposure you want to use, it's better to overexpose. It's always better. So that is the tip number 1. And now I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's see. Tip number 1, how to hack the DX code in a point and shoot. Every point and shoot has a DX code inside. It's these 4 points here. It's a DX code reader. Like this, or like these ones. That DX code reads this code here. And this DX code, I'm going to show you like this and like this. This, take a photo if you can, because it's going to be very useful. You can see here, you can see the ISO. It's 200 ISO, 400 ISO, 800 ISO, etc. Each one has a specific code. So this code right here is that one. The code starts here. Okay? So here you have 2 spaces, 2 whites, white, white, silver, doesn't matter, black, white, black. So if you want to hack this code so the camera reads, for example, you want to push it 1 stop, that is 200 or 400, you have to hack the code and transform this into this. How you do this? Easy. I love that you ask. You need 2 blacks in the first place, 1 white, 2 whites, and 1 black. So I have to cover these 2 and make it black, and this one silver. To make it black, I have this. I can cut this, trying to manage. That is a little bit like the same size. Okay, now I have 2 blacks, 400, 2 blacks, black, black. I have to peel this. With it, doesn't matter, with a knife or whatever, you scratch this. As you can see, it's a very artisan process, and that is beautiful. I love it. Okay, now it's silver, it's perfect. Black, black, white, white, black. Now your camera is going to read this as a 400 ISO. When you go to develop, you have to put in the roll that is not 200, cover this and put here 400 or +1, because you push 1 stop, so it's +1, and they develop as a +1. This is a very good trick when, for example, when you have low light and you only have, for example, films of 400 ISO and you want to push it and you want to have 3200 ISO, you can push it, you can hack the code and put white, 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 black. You peel everything and only left this. It's important to know that usually you can push the film only 2-3 stops, depends on the film. The Kodak, I push it like 2 stops and it's okay. It's more grainy, the blacks are a little flatter or dull, so it's like you have to try.